Alrighty, this is my video number 11. I'm going to talk about network problems and documentation. So network problem in ticket system template. So a ticket is a number generated by a network server for a client which can be delivered to itself or different server as a means of authentication or a proof of authorization and cannot be forged. If a system is compromised by security breach, this event can be entered and tracked as a ticket and an alert can be sent to appropriate parties. People responsible for hardware, software administration, firewall and proxy, or internet access can be assigned as interested parties to the ticket. So if the documentation team continually gets alert from network attacks or if the sales team receives endless notes regarding the current status of particular firewall configuration, they will start filtering incoming notifications to their null or dustbin. Being able to assign the appropriate person from different interest group to a particular ticket is critical to the smooth running of efficient ticket system. So anyone or everyone who needs to know can follow the status of new security breach, what can be done to fix it, what has been done, and whether the problem has been resolved and hole is been plugged. So if you don't track this information, there is a high probability that the system attack will break through your defense again after you've forgotten when and how the original attack broke through. So that 11.3, identify the importance of documenting network problems in expediting problem solving. Although it is often neglected in the troubleshooting process, documentation is as important as any other troubleshooting procedures. Documenting a solution involves keeping record of all the steps during the fix, not necessarily just the solution. Documenting a solution involves keeping a record of all the steps taken during the fix, not necessarily just the solution. So for documentation to be of use to anyone, any network administrators or any analyst or whatever, in the future it must include several key pieces of information. So date, when was the solution implemented? It is important to know the date because if problem occurs after your changes, knowing the date of your fixes make it easier to determine whether your changes cause the problems. Why, although it is obvious when problem is being fixed, why it is being done, a few weeks later it might become less clear why that solution was needed. Documenting why the fix was made is important because if the same problem appears on the other system, you can use this information to reduce the time finding the solution. What the successful fix should be detailed along with the information about any changes to the configuration of the system or network that were made to achieve the fix. Additional information should be include version numbers for software patches or firmware as appropriate. Results. Many administrators choose to include information on both success and failures. Documentation of failures might prevent you from going down the same road twice, and the documentation of successful solutions can reduce the time it takes to get a system or network up and running. Who it might be that information is left out of the documentation, or someone simply wants to ask a few questions about a solution. In both the cases, if the name of person who made a fix is in documentation, he or she can easily be tracked down. Of course, this is more of a concern in environments in which there are a number of IT staff or if the system repairs are performed by contractors instead of actual company employees. So this is it for my video number 11. And again, please do let me know in case if I'm missing any relevant information for this video, and thank you for watching.